Yes, due to popular demand, we have gotten rid of the flashy graphic overlays. I hope you guys can appreciate the new simple beauty of just the basics, guys. Now, hold on. Well, this thing is not liking me right now, huh? That is troublesome. Not letting me pick. Ah, there we go. Beautiful. Bam. And there we go. We got the overlay. All right, guys. Hope you're doing fantastic on this Sunday. Running a little behind. Again, we had some issues yesterday with the CPU, so I've got the laptop set over here so I can monitor the chat and the Twitch stream. And then I've just got the computer that I'm running off of handling OBS and the charts. So hopefully that'll make everything run a little bit smoother this morning. If you guys have any questions, as usual, feel free to drop them there in the chat. And we'll take a look at what you want us to look at. Again, guys, I've been focusing a lot more on analysis of sentiment. And I really think that it's pretty critical. So I just want to show you guys something that I was looking at yesterday, or last night actually. So I was charting out BCH longs versus shorts, and we were right here last night when I was looking at this. Actually, we were right here, excuse me. So we were at this little peak of recovery, and for those of you who don't understand what you're looking at, what I'm looking at is Bitcoin Cash USD longs. That's the candlestick graph that you normally would chart price out on. And the actual Bitcoin Cash USD price is the line graph right here. And so I've got DMI and I've got the Fisher transform, and I was just looking for patterns, all right? So we're looking for when longs get overextended at the top. Mike 500, what's going on, man? And Red 5 Golf Gunny, yo, what's going on? Hope you're enjoying your Sunday morning. So as we're seeing here, guys, when longs get overextended, as we can see here, and we see this reversal pattern on the longs, at the top of an uptrend, we're expecting price to reverse, because this is institutional money luring retail investors to purchase long at the absolute worst position to provide liquidity for them to exit their long positions or to enter into their shorts. There has to be liquidity for these shorts to enter in the amount that they desire to. And we see the same thing over here. When we see that we're in the bottom of a downtrend and longs generally mass exit, typically price moves up. So again, we see the same thing here. We're at the top. This is price, the orange line. We're at the top of an uptrend and longs start to get super overheated. But see, we're seeing something kind of aberrant right here with our long behavior. And I think this is due to, again, technical analysis can only take you so far. So this is, the Bitcoin Cash hard fork coming up. People are overly exuberant, irrationally exuberant, wanting to push the price up. But again, we see that longs are getting just absolutely overextended right here. And what happens? The price goes down and continues to go down. So yesterday, we see here, this is historical resistance for Bitcoin Cash USD longs. You can see it's been reversed here 1, 2, 3. This would be 4 times. And we've blown right past it. That's only happened once. One time we blew right past it. Longs were able to blow right past resistance, and we reversed almost immediately afterwards. The blow through was not able to hold. So, and we're also getting a perfected 9 sell setup on the TD sequential indicator. However, that's not the only confluence that I want to look for here, guys. The confluence that I really want to see, and so here, let me minimize this stuff so you guys can see a little bit better. The confluence that I really want to see is, look, a couple things. Every time ADX crosses up over directional indication to the positive, that's our green line, price begins to dip. We see that same thing here. Price begins to dip. Every time the Fisher transform posts a sell signal, a cross under, price dips. We see it here. Price dips. We see it here. Price dips. And we see it here. And price dips. Let's see here. Epistemic Crisis, watching on Twitch. What's going on, Alex? Does a TD9 sell setup count for longs data? Wouldn't it only work on price? No, because it is a momentum indicator. So that's something that I guess we're going to figure out together. Does a TD sell setup, is it valid on longs data? Well, I'm seeing confluence with all our other traditional indicators on longs data. So why not the TD setup with the traditional way that I trade the TD sell setup? So let's see here. Well, let's just take a look. First off, let me make sure that this is full screened. No scale, full screen. Okay, good. And let's take it off auto. Okay, good. All right, so here we post a TD9 sell setup. Okay, you see a perfected 9 TD sell setup right here. Right at the top of an uptrend, and what happens? Price dips. So let's see here. Right here, we see a perfected TD buy setup, 9 count to the downside. Price reverses. So here's this is not a good opportunity. Let's see here. Because we see the sell setup recycles. Let's see, do we see other examples? TD buy setup right here, price reverses. Looks like there's some decent confluence as long as you use it with the qualifiers that you would traditionally use with TD sequential in the first place. So I'm looking for confluence of multiple indicators before we can decide on a position to go onto. But I really think this is the way. And now you can't do this with altcoins, guys. You can't do this with altcoins. So we're going to have to rely on volume and sentiment, or not sentiment. We're going to have to rely on volume and market analysis and order flow analysis when we're looking at what shit coins we're going to flip, guys. But when it comes to your big coins on BitMEX and really where you should be putting your larger positions, and you should not have your larger positions on altcoins. You should have your larger positions on platforms like BitMEX or Deribit, what have you, because there's more data available to you. So yesterday, in my live stream yesterday, I took the controversial position of going short on Bitcoin Cash when we were moving up. And so I feel pretty good about that. And I base that mainly off my sentiment data. And the more and more I looked at it, the more I could just see that, I mean, longs on Bitcoin Cash are just way overextended to price. And when you see longs just explode up at the top of an uptrend, that's a fairly strong indication that price is going to go down because retail traders are being lured to provide liquidity to smart money attempting to go short. Okay, so let's start off like we normally do, and we'll just look at raw price. We'll start off with Bitcoin as we always do. Yeah, I got a kind of a late start today, so I'm gonna be throwing on a new Streamlabs OBS theme, and we're working on making a custom one. So hopefully that'll be a little bit better with our colors for the Kraken cryptocurrency branding colors. You know, Scott's on me about that. Everything's got to represent the brand. I get it. I'm just still kind of new at Streamlabs OBS, all right? I'm just a trader, guys. I'm good at making money. Maybe not so much at maybe looking the Twitch stream look fancy and good. Listen, you guys should be impressed that it even says my name down there and that you can see the chat on the screen, okay? That took effort. That took work, all right? So, but yeah, people were complaining about the this. I don't know if for those of you who might be new to the stream, let me show you what it did look like. Like that. People didn't like that, and people definitely didn't like that. So yeah, we've gotten rid of that. All right. It used to be even worse. Jeez. I don't know if you guys remember that. Where my face used to be. Yeah, it was kind of awful. All right, I apologize for everybody on that. All right, so what have we said yesterday? All right. Well, we weren't exactly correct yesterday on the old Bitcoin. I thought we were going to move a little bit further up, guys. I thought we were going to come up and retest this resistance and the point of control, and that is not what happened. We were not able to make it over this high volume node right here. So let's move this down here. And I want to take the VPVR and extend the width so you guys can see that a little clearer, hopefully. There we go. So again, looking at the VPVR here on the right side of the screen, we can see the high volume nodes that act as strong support and resistance. Scott, what's going on, buddy? And so we were not able to make it over this high volume node except for this stop loss hunt up into the low volume node, which is pretty common. And then we fell through our resistance here at 618. And then we saw the 786 hold, which is also our next high volume node. And looking more like a reversal candle right here. The same thing we saw right here. We saw a few days of upside, or 1 day of upside really, and then we had the last 24 hours of downside potential. So let's see here. Fisher transform, as we saw yesterday, the Fisher transform was giving us a tentative crossover, but because of this downwards movement, we've that call has been canceled, so we're not getting the buy signal on the Fisher transform. And for those of you guys who just are curious about the Fisher transform, I mean, the Fisher transform on the longer time frames, I mean, is pretty scalpel precise. I mean, it lets you know when the market's going to shift directions. So now we're patiently waiting for the confluence on that. But again, I'm going to base most of my information off sentiment data, and we'll be taking a look at that here in a second. So I had said support if 6,400 does not hold right here at the 786, but volume is not here, equals weak support, 6270 to 6251. And where's price at right now? Price is at 6309, and price reversed at 6276. So not quite bad. Actually, price reversed at 62.72. So not bad, not bad. Missed it by $2. Missed it by $2. I like it when I don't miss it by $2, but I'll take it. I'll take it when we're talking about swings of $26 an hour. 1 day of upside. It's a bull run, guys. Call home to mom. All right. So again, and you guys know I'm not an Elliott wave guy, but I threw this up here for those of you who like that kind of stuff. I think Elliott wave is not, I don't think it's bullshit, but it's just not the way I trade. So we saw a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse wave, and I understand Elliott wave theory. Like, I've charted it out. I understand how to make it correspond with Fibonacci retracement levels and how to use your fib extensions to try to predict targets. It worked like a lot of technical analysis things. It works when it works, and and the 80% of the time when it doesn't work, you're like, oh, well, I'll just recalculate the figures and look at that. That's why I don't like, you can't trade based purely off technical analysis, guys. You got to look at sentiment data when it's available, and that's why you cannot be as accurate with altcoins. But again, altcoins, high risk, high reward potential. So let's see here. So typically after a five wave Elliott impulse cycle, you're going to experience an ABC correction. And I did the Fibonacci extensions on these just so they'd be accurate. And I also put them at key high volume nodes and resistance levels. So that seems to make sense. So I put our A in between our 618 and our 786. Seems like we did tend to reverse there. All right. So we should be seeing a bounce at least up here to test these upper levels of resistance before the decline, where I put this initial target back down here around 61.78, 61.54. So that's 61.50 region. All right, so let's go and take a look at, before we figure out where's Bitcoin's price going to go, we're going to have to take a look at sentiment data. All right. All right, so let's start off with looking at BTC USD long. Okay, that's what we want. And let's take MACD off. And we'll just put my traditional indicators on here. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. And I'm going to have to take the smart fib off. So volume is not an indicator on here. So we've got DMI, Fisher transform, and I'd also like to see probably stochastic. All right, like to see stochastic. All right, so we're going to look at the higher time frames. We're going to look at the 12-hour chart. Okay, and then what we're going to do is compare BTC USD price on Bitfinex is what we want to see. And then we've got to unscale that. Go scale full screen. Okay. So let's see what we got going on here, guys. No, go away. See if we can see patterns in recent price action. Seems about right. Now we've got a little baby bullshit channel, but I think that's probably wishful thinking. That channel's not valid anymore. And that channel could re-become valid. All right. That was broke. All right, so where do we got resistance? Right here. That's not super strong though, but it could be. And then here. Okay. And where's support? Here. That seems stronger. Okay. All right. So let's zoom in. All right. So again, here's what I'm saying, guys. We're in an uptrend and we see longs get a little overextended and price moves down. So longs are sideways right now. We've fallen under the zero line. Guys, notice here on the Fisher transform that once we're able to break above the zero line, as long as the Fisher transform stays above the zero line, price moves up quite nicely. And then we post that sell signal on the Fisher transform for the longs in an overbought position, and longs reverse, and as does price. So now we're just looking to see a good opportunity to go long. We're not there yet. See, our stochastic became oversold, but we see how the Fisher transform is just a much better indicator, because the Fisher transform was accurately able to figure out with much more precision the time to exit the market, whereas the stochastic was overbought for a very long period of time. So the stochastic is very useful for confirmation, but you can see here where the stochastic is oversold for a very long period of time, whereas the Fisher transform gives you much more accurate levels to read. And the reason that is, let's see here, and this is because the Fisher transform analyzes distributions of data. Thank you so much, Alex. That is absolutely correct. So yeah, Alex, you're right. Sentiment is still low on USD longs on Bitfinex. And what that means, guys, is something that a lot of people haven't been talking about. The excitement to step in and buy Bitcoin around 6,000 is not overwhelming. And that's why volume has been extremely low. What, 10,000 Bitcoin a day? I mean, that's pitiful. Look back at February 2018. Look at the numbers back then. It was massive, and now we're happy to trade 10,000 Bitcoin a day. I mean, you're kidding me, dude. And you guys wonder why we're moving like half a percentile a day on a good day, and then we're getting excited about that, and then all that liquidity is rushing into shit coins, and they're pumping maybe 5, 10, 20% in 3 days when they used to pump 20% in an hour. Guys, we're in a market where you can make lots of money. You're not going to see this volatility elsewhere, except Amazon stock. There's stocks that are way volatile right now. But it's just, a lot of people are talking about moving from crypto to stocks. But the fact that they're saying that tells me that this is the time for me to start stacking up. Periods of low volatility precede periods of high volatility. So we've crashed underneath the zero line right now. And unless we get a nice quick reversal right here, I'm expecting, just like the last time it crashed below the zero line, we stay below the zero line. We're not able to make it above and close above the zero line, so we continue to stay below the zero line. And what happens to longs? Longs continue to move down and down and down and down and down. And price, we do get the buy over right here. Price does pump quite rapidly when longs are at the all-time low. So that's another thing, guys. We're looking for longs at the bottom of a downtrend. When price is in a downtrend and we're at the bottom in consolidation and longs fall off, we're looking to pick up. But it wasn't predictive in this sense, because the longs did not pick up until price actually shot up. So this is shorts getting the situation completely wrong. So now let's overlay shorts so we can get a comparison. BTC USD shorts. Okay. Shorts we're going to make red. Okay, guys, so what do we see here? BTC shorts still at an all-time low. Not all-time low, but we were at a 3-month BTC short low right here. So shorts were at their 3-month BTC low, or shorts were at their 3-month low. And when that happened, we were expecting price to come down. And why? Because price is in an uptrend, longs are overextended, and nobody's shorting the market. Well, there's nobody to buy. There's nobody to continue moving price upwards because buyers buying power has been exhausted. So we're looking for, but you know what's bad about this for those of you who want to go short on the market is that shorts have not picked up to buy up on this, and that means that, I mean, if you consider this it moving up a little bit, but geez, like the sentiment, I mean, the open interest in Bitcoin is just pitiful right now. I mean, shorts all the way down here, longs just barely up here. I mean, geez, guys. I mean, this just does not look fantastic, man. Okay, so where's Bitcoin likely to just grease over in the next few days? Where's Bitcoin likely to grease through in the next few days? Because we're not moving on high volatility, guys. We're moving on low volatility. So let's see here. Shorts at an all-time low. Longs overextended, but not super overextended. And shorts not excited to pick up on this dip, guys. This is just neutral, man. I mean, you're safer. You're definitely safer holding your short open on Bitcoin at this point in time. We experienced that 2-day price jump, and I'll tell you why. Let's go back and look at raw price. I mean, if you want my honest position, I'm not in position on Bitcoin right now, and I don't think you should probably be either. So we were able, if you wanted to play conservatively, your short would still be open until you saw a bullish reversal right here, and you saw the 618 hold. And it's a good sign that our 786 Fibonacci retracement held. And now we're seeing what seems to be typically a strong reversal candlestick pattern at the LVN, or excuse me, at an HVN. So if this new HVN can hold here at 6,300, then the only thing we've got to worry about next is our point of control at 6,400. But that's $100 for us to travel upwards, guys. And we can travel up there quickly. But the last time we saw a bullish reversal candlestick right here, we only had 2 little baby days of upside before a bearish reversal candlestick, another bearish reversal candlestick. So we saw this little baby shooting star pattern. And now price barely moved down whatsoever, and we've got another reversal candlestick. So what seems more likely from here is a period of consolidation. And we've got, and this is what you see. Look, falling volume, and that's what you see in a period of consolidation. And we're just gonna have to wait and see, is this gonna be accumulation or distribution? Looking at ADX, which is what we look for to tell us whether we're accumulating or distributing, we can see that we were trending. We weren't really trending. Price never entered into a trend. We just barely got above 25 on the ADX on the 12-hour. And, obviously bullish momentum was much higher. And then the bears, obviously stepped in. So this isn't really giving us a good reading. What DMI is telling us is that price is still in consolidation, which, you should see. Like, when's the last time price started trending? Well, barely back here. But do you think we've moved here? Let me hide the drawing pattern so you guys can see. Do you guys think we've entered like a significant range? Do you guys not see this as range bound? You think this is trending? This isn't trending, guys. This is range bound. This is range bound. And all we've done is fall back to our accumulation level that we were at right here. We're just back. We dropped. We had a little bit of a run, and then we just completely reversed, and we're just right back where we started, guys. We're just right back where we started. Nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. So much more likely with that sentiment data, without that rising interest, more likely that we're just going to see consolidation here, guys, and go sideways. So what does that mean if we're in a period of consolidation? Well, it means you can safely go long and short based on your range. So you can play your lower time frames out. You can use something like TD sequential, look to go short, look to go long, look to go short, look to go long. I mean, we're range bound, guys, and you're going to want to use your momentum oscillators. You're going to use TD sequential. You want to use Fisher transform, or But yeah, I mean, look, slightly rising, just no rising open interest. That's not a super bullish or bearish sign. Now, if you're trading Bitcoin on the daily basis, you just want to utilize that. Up and down momentum. Crypto friends, man, thanks for joining us. Remember, Remember the 11th of November. I'm trying to use my mouse on my desktop to navigate the chat that I have open on my laptop. Nobody said I was ever super smart. Mike 500, what's going on, man? Johnny Boy Crypto friends joining us this morning. Thank you so much, guys. Everybody watching on Twitch, I appreciate it. All right, let's see here. All right, so let's bounce out to our 12-hour chart and unhide our drawing tools. And man, but we just got to take notes, guys. We just got to take notes. Bitcoin right back where we started. No rising open interest. Leads to the notion that price is range bound between our pivot high and pivot low. We can safely go long and short in this atmosphere within, that's not how you spell within tight margins, within tight parameters, using TD sequential and other momentum laters are your best bet right now on either time frame. Recommend trading the shorter time frames. All right, guys. There you have it. You heard it here first. Ain't nothing happening. Okay. Let's put that baby right there. Boom. And publish. Yeah, I know, man. I know it is. But you got to keep track of the stuff, man. Tweeta. Oh. And into the technical analysis channel we go. Blam. Oh, guys, if you are a premium subscriber, make sure you head over to the technical analysis channel and check out Epistemic Crisis's latest pinned post on the concepts of divergence and whether or not you can trust them and how to trade them. Pretty interesting stuff. I pinned it in that channel, so I highly recommend you guys go check that out. Let's see here. So you just got to zoom in more, Alex. It gets less busy. See? That's not busy. That makes sense. All right, guys. So let's look at a good old Ethereum. What did I say? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. What did I say yesterday? All right, guys. So we came back down to test our support, man. Holding that channel down. Broke out of that channel. I was expecting a little bit more bullish movement. And this is what you get when you only base your analysis off the technicals of price and you don't do your analysis of sentiment data live. Because what I had talked about in my stream yesterday morning, I then spent, most of the day hanging out with my children. It was a good day. And then I go do my sentiment analysis last night, and I'm posting in the premium chat like, hey guys, you can actually probably safely go short on Ethereum, Bcash, Ripple. Oh man, good times, good times. Thanks everybody for watching us around the world. We are worldwide from Iowa. One convenient location in Illinois. All right, let's see here. So we were expecting more bullish movement, looking at resistance at 215, 216. Where did price remove? 213. Okay, not horribly bad. Next resistance above that. Here was our first resistance level right here that we were not able to make it up to. And you can see that. You can see that evening star, shooting star pattern formation right here, guys. So reversal candle, gravestone doji, shooting star pattern, evening star. Some people call it an evening star pattern. Iowa, both the middle of everywhere and the middle of nowhere. Man, you hit the nail on the head, bro. All right, guys. Longs broke above resistance, so we'll be watching that closely for market sentiment. And that is true, guys. Longs broke above resistance, so I was expecting price to move up. Now, Fisher is oversold. And we got the buy cross right here on this candle. But then we just crossed right back under. So we got faked out on the Fisher, which really doesn't happen that often, guys. But that's okay. That's okay. This kind of crap happens. So maybe we did our count wrong. Is it possible we did this 5 count wrong? That would make sense, because where was our initial 5 count was moving us up here. So is it more likely now, looking at this in hindsight, is it more likely that the 5 count was actually this? Yeah. Is that right, guys? Do you think that's right? Does it make sense? Well, let's see. Wave 5 smaller than wave 3. Wave 3 can't be the smallest wave. Wave 4 cannot transgress into wave 1. Okay, yeah, rules are fit. What if we do fibs? Are the fibs right? Wave 3 at the 236, top of wave 1 at the 618. Bottom of wave 4 at the 50% retracement. Looks right to me, guys. Looks about right. So what does that mean? Again, I'm not an Elliott wave guy, but I'll throw this stuff up here so you guys, if you guys like it, I don't know. Wave C right there. All right, maybe. That's our secondary level of support, so that's what seems to make sense to me. This low volume node area is pretty weak, guys. So our next high volume node area is here at about 200. Support at 200 to 205. That's what the Elliott wave guys would say. Again, not the Elliott wave guy, but I'll throw it up here if it makes sense to you. Looks good on my end, Johnny Boy says. All right, I like it, man. Share the link with all the community. All right, sweet. Hey, what's the... Let's see here, guys. All right, so... Man. Got a nice influx of people, guys. Thank you for joining. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure to hit that like button. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel, guys. We do this daily, man. So we got to go over and look at our sentiment data. All right, so there was our BTC longs. Here's our ETH USD longs. And as you guys can see, all right, so here's where we were at yesterday, guys. ETH USD longs did break through resistance right here. So I had charted out our 2 levels of resistance, 3 levels of resistance really right here. And this was our most recent resistance. We broke above it. I was kind of excited about that. But again, looks like we're getting faked out, right? We're getting faked out and price reversed, okay? So this is what we do like to see, all right? This is something that's kind of interesting. And this is weird, guys. So look, longs are at an all-time high right here. And then price goes up. How crazy is that? This is something that we don't normally see. So we do have, oh, this is ETH USD shorts. Okay, my bad. This is ETH USD shorts. Okay, that makes sense. We need to analyze ETH USD price. Yeah, ETH USD price. That's going to make more sense. USD on Bitfinex. No scale. Okay. So here's price, guys. So when longs are at an all-time high, yes, price does go down. All right, cool. That's what we like to see. When shorts are at an all-time high right here, price goes up. And so we're generally looking to do the reverse of what the market is doing. Here, shorts are at an all-time high, and price moves up a little bit, comes back down, and moves back up. And I see the longs, see, this is where the longs were rarely smart, all right? Sometimes retail traders do get it correct, because we do see falling interest here, guys. We'd see falling open interest, the shorts going sideways, but the longs picking up this position, and the longs finally got it right this time. But again, you know, the shorts are not stepping in to pick up this dip in price. The shorts are not stepping in to pick up this dip in price. So we're seeing this pullback in longs. but we are looking for this to turn into support. Now, if we crash back down through it, you can see that we've got this ascending channel that I drew that price has been holding on to recently. Okay, we've got the longer trend line that price has been holding on to recently. So we could still see a massive pullback, a break of this channel on the longs, and a pullback down here to the 786 on the longs. That would still be okay. The ascending trend line would still hold, and we would continue to see, yeah, if shorts aren't increasing and longs are creeping up, and price just kind of dipped. Actually, price is pretty flat, actually. That tends to me to be bullish. The shorts are not stepping in to short the position of the price down, and the longs are continuing to rise in sideways accumulation, basically. So the price of Ethereum is not super impressive, guys. So this is still bullish for me, because that means we're in a period of accumulation, Alex. It means that price is sideways. All right, fantastic, guys. We got a lot of viewers today. Thank you guys for joining. All right, yeah. So if open interest, if open long interest is rising and the price of Ethereum is fairly flat, and shorts are not picking in, shorts are at an all-time low, and we're not in the top of an uptrend, that to me is quite bullish. And I preempted it yesterday, because what did I say yesterday? I said expecting more continued bullish movement, looking at resistance at 215 to 216. Above that, next resistance for 219 to 220. Longs broke above resistance, so we'll be watching that closely for market sentiment. So listen, guys, I'm still like pretty long on Ethereum, guys. Now the price can go down, that's fine. Like, we're still overall in this period, we're still in this range bound period of accumulation. This is not super impressive, guys. But zooming out, we can see volume based that we're still above the point of control. All right, and we're now in this period of sideways consolidation. Looks to me like accumulation. This all looks like accumulation, guys. Because listen, we've had this massive drop. All right, let's look at it on a smaller time frame, guys, or let's look at it more zoomed out. We've just been in a massive downtrend all year long, and then we reached a bottom here at like $160. And now we're just range bound, and we've entered in this sideways period of accumulation. And look at all the bullish volume, guys. Look at the bullish volume, and you can see on the ADX too. You can see the ADX tells us that we're in accumulation as opposed to distribution. It looks much more like accumulation to me. Fisher transform is gradually rising. Look, the Fisher transform was all the way down here, and throughout a lot of the year was moving down. And now we're starting to move up. All right. Looks pretty good to me, guys. Now, price can even move down a little bit more from here, and that would be absolutely fine. Okay, price can absolutely move down a little bit more from here. But like, what kind of margins are we talking about, guys? We're looking for the break to the upside. And look at all the longs that are, I mean, again, look, do you guys see something that I don't? Longs, rising, breaking past resistance. Shorts at almost an all low, okay, guys? Now, again, shorts can come down here. Listen, we seem to have some good support right here, guys. Where shorts do reverse and pick up. And what happens when the shorts reverse? What happens when the shorts reach these all-time lows and begin picking up? When shorts reach all-time lows, price tends to reverse. Again, we saw price hit a low here and price reversed. Shorts hit a low here, price reversed. Shorts hit a low here, price moves down. Shorts hit a low here, price moves down. I mean, it's just all over. Shorts low, price moves down. Okay, that's fine. But that's typically at the top of upwards price movement, okay? So yeah, Ethereum price might even creep down a little bit because it looks like the shorts might want to pick up. But as long as the longs stay significantly up here, I don't see Ethereum longs significantly dropping off. So the people, the larger positions, guys, I think are much more bullish on Ethereum than bearish on Ethereum. So if you're playing with low leverage and you have a longer time frame, I think you're wanting to use your momentum oscillator to attempt to enter a long around here. But again, we're still range bound. So for a trader who's trading on a smaller time frame, you're going to want to be entering long and short positions fairly safely using a momentum oscillator. Whether you want to use your RSI, your MFI, your Chaikin money flow, your Fisher transform, which is how I prefer to do it, TD sequential, these are all fine. But we're range bound. Just understand that we're range bound and we're not entering into a strong trend right now. So let's put some numbers up here and keep me honest, guys. And I got to publish my study. Okay. So I'm holding true to that, guys. I'm just going to add to this. Price on Ethereum is still range bound. So we will continue to use momentum oscillators to predict turning points and go both long and short in this range bound market. Okay. And let's look at our momentum oscillator right now on the 12-hour chart. Again, we got faked out again. We got faked out, and now we've got that sell cross. Doesn't look like a super strong reversal candle to me. What do the shorter time frames tell us? Again, double bottom off support. Okay, good potential to hold. What's the 4-hour tell us? Okay, the 4-hour is showing us a stronger reversal candle. Okay, so you could potentially go long here. You're at the bottom of the high volume node. So that means you can set a stop right here at, like, say $205, because you've got low volume nodes technically below us. You've got a potential to reverse here at $204, and you've got some more support at 202, 200, blah, blah, blah. But again, I think you're being speculative whichever way you take this. You've got more confluence moving to the upside right now, but really you should be hedged in your position. Take a long and a short position. See if it works better for this market or time frame. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, Alex. We can mess with that. You know, I want to needle out the exact perfect ones, because what we've got right now works pretty darn good. But yeah, you know me, I want to be razor surgical precise with our settings for the Fisher, and it all matters in how you adjust that analog dial, guys. It's like an analog dial. Real Staga Roach, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining us. We have a fantastic viewership right now, guys. This is absolutely crazy. 270 people right now watching us on YouTube. So thank you guys all for watching and joining. I really appreciate it. If you guys like this kind of data, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We do this live every morning at 11 a.m. Make sure to go check out Your Crypto Daily News. Proud partners of the show. All right, guys. So there's my feelings on Ethereum USD right now. Let's go back up to the higher time frames. Yeah. So I still think that we're going to see more. I think we're going to see a little bit more bullish movement right here. But again, we've got the support right here if we move down. So we're not getting a strong, I'm not strong on a buy or a sell right here on Ethereum. Again, we're still range bound. So I want to see if we're still overextended and we come back down. And because see, here was at the 618. We're at the 618 of the Fibonacci retracement of this last movement. So we can still move down lower than the 786, the 198.89. And that's the bottom of the high volume node. So really anywhere right around here, we can turn around and we can see the top of the high volume node right here, where we're more likely to turn around. All right. So we see the 618 held. So our next support down here around 202. So I said $200 to $205. I could probably make that a little bit more precise now and say 200 to 202 now that volume has played out a little bit more. And yes, 200 has to hold for price to remain bullish. If this is going to become an uptrend, and we're going to break out of this range bound cycle, otherwise we're going to move down, and you know we're still just range bound. So we're taking longs, we're taking shorts, and on the higher time frames, I'm not seeing a confident long position right now. So that means you should probably not be in a position. All right, there we go. Let's publish this. Neutral. Post that on the Twitter. And then they'll yell at me if I don't put this in the Discord right away, guys. So again, head over to discord.krakencryptocurrency.com. Follow us on TradingView at Kraken Crypto. Have access to all our daily analysis. All right, guys, Ripple for the fam. Ripple for the fam. You guys know how we do it, man. Let's see. We got Willie Grove from PA. What's going on, man? Repping Philly. Let me take a look at, so the format, guys, is we look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash, and then I'll take any requests. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that in the notepad, and we will take a look at DGB first. Johnny Boy Crypto's been all over the US, man. He knows it all. All right. So Ripple dollar. What'd I say yesterday, guys? You know I like to be kept honest, guys. I'm not one of these anonymous Telegram shills, dude, that's like, buy here, sell here, good luck, fuck off. Come on, dude. I do this for a living, guys. This is my money too. XRP longs continue to rise and did not reverse on the reversal candle. Shorts did not pick up significantly to short this drop. Neither did longs exit their positions. Most likely, price will continue to rise, confirmed by the 618 fib support holding. Current resistance from 51 cents to 53 cents. If we can get over that, 57 to 58 cent short-term target. All right, so what had happened yesterday? Remember, I drew this 3 days ago when we were at this top, and I said, guys, enter your shorts, guys. We're overextended. We're at the top of the channel. We're getting the sell crossover on the Fisher transform. We're overbought on the Fisher. Longs are at an all-time high, and we're at the top of an uptrend. That means we need to go short. We fell back down, held the 618 fib, that initial support of 47 cents, just like I said, and we've seen this continued bullish movement upwards, moving sideways in accumulation. All right. This makes a whole lot of sense, guys. Again, kind of this range-bound stuff. Is this accumulation or is this distribution? Well, it's accumulation. Look at all this bullish movement. But again, look what happens here. Look what happens right here. We have a cross up to the upside of ADX and DI positive. Let's go back and look at trending markets and see what happens when that happens. Here we see another example of ADX crossing up above falling DI positive, okay? That happened right here. That happened right here. What happened to price? Price tanked, all right? Can we see another example of it? Moving back further in the charts. Okay, here's another example. Okay, well, that one's where price moved up. But that makes more sense. Look at that DI negative, that DI positive. And we still fall. We fall significantly from there. Oh, again, I'm looking at it in the wrong area. Let's zoom in. We can see better. Oh, yeah, price did dip a little bit there, but it wasn't significant because ADX reversed after that, okay? So this is not a good example. This is where we see ADX fall and then make a new higher high and then continue to move down and move sideways. So over here, these two examples are different because this is just ADX going flat and falling. So, see, is it gonna rise? Is it gonna rise? Let's take session volume off. Session volume is off, okay, good. All right, good. All right, so zooming in this sideways period of consolidation, guys, still 618 needs to hold, continued bullish movement upwards, guys, most likely range bound in this sideways accumulation period. Let's go take a look. And again, we're topping below the zero line, so that means we're not going to be entering into a strong uptrend. So we're still looking for that 618 to hold. Below that, we're looking for that 786 to hold, guys. Below the 786 means that price is no longer moving up and price begins moving downwards. See what Alex got to say here. Let's talk about that big fake out today on ADA BTC. That one was mean. Wow, me talk pretty today. Oh, yeah, man, you're killing it, Alex. Heck yeah. Let's see here. Bitcoin miner for life. Dead chat, 400 viewers, only 300 subs. Yeah, man, I'll tell you this. This is kind of the first time we've ever had this many viewers on YouTube. So I don't know who clicked that button or who's trying to help us out, but it's not us, man, because I'm just as surprised as you. So yeah, I'm more interested in the people who want to talk in the chat, and I'm more interested in... Yeah. See, Scott nailed it right there, man. I'm honestly just as surprised as you guys because we've only been doing this for... Well, we've been running our company for a year, but I've only been going live and doing the daily streams for about a month now. So been growing steadily where we were reaching a good steady 100 views every video now. But yeah, 400 viewers is pretty foreign to us. So whoever clicked that, whoever turned those bots on, man, hey, I did not authorize that. Did not authorize that. I mean, don't get me wrong. It seems cool, right? To see all those viewers, but whatever, man. All right, guys, so well, let's go take a look at sentiment data real quick. All right, I thought I had, yeah, here we go, XRP. So let's look at XRP USD longs on Bitfinex and comparing XRP USD, triple dollar. Okay. And then we also need to overlay XRP USD shorts. You know how we do it. Sentiment data gonna make us rich. By the way, guys, when I get time, So if 20 people are watching, it shows 400. Yeah. Oh, okay. So YouTube determined our opinion is worth a 20x multiplier for views. Yeah, because we're that good. I like it. Nitin Soki said XRP USD view. Yep, I'm looking at XRP USD right now, my friend. Okay. So what I'm looking at right here, guys, for those of you who aren't familiar with how we do it, this is the candlestick bar is XRP USD longs. Let's see what color I've got the shorts. The shorts should be red. Yeah, the shorts should be red, and the actual price should be orange. Okay. So this line chart is XRP USD price, and the reds are shorts. Okay, again, guys, so we're at the top of an uptrend. We were at the top of an uptrend here. Longs got pretty excited, and we see price fall down. We saw the shorts spike up to take care of that. And then the longs, but the shorts are falling off, guys. So the shorts are falling off. Price is still pretty much in this consolidation period. Ripple price is fairly high. Longs have not dropped out of their position, and they're holding this fairly steadily. And we have not seen the shorts increase, but the shorts only fell to what, 50%? What is this on percentile, guys? So let's see, we got longs at 28. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so longs at 28% of their all-time high. Let's see here. So those longs still look pretty overextended, guys. We can all see that those longs look pretty overextended, but we were able to blast through this resistance. And where's our next historical level of resistance? Well, it's a little bit above us. A little bit above us, guys. Yeah, we don't got resistance levels above us. Now, that doesn't mean that we have to track to this level perfectly. We obviously didn't here. But this does look like a nice little ascending channel for the longs. And the fact that that shorts are, pretty much shorts skyrocketed here. And of course, we expect price to reverse, which it did. Look, shorts absolutely skyrocket right here. Here's price. Price moves up. And now we see longs pretty much skyrocket at the top of an uptrend. We expect price to move down, but we typically expect shorts to kind of pick up on this movement, and they're really not. This is a pretty weak, what is that? A reverse J-hook movement? Interesting. All right, let's see here. A reverse J-hook movement right there? Yeah, okay. We are getting the sell crossover. Now, see, we did top above the zero line right here. Maybe shorts are feeling kind of burnt. Yeah, so many people are really long on Ripple right now. People don't want to short against the bullish news. They really don't. Even though the news came out that Swift was not going to be using XRP, there's been other positive news that's come out about Ripple. So people are really not wanting to short against the trend. We're seeing pretty much the sentiment shift across the board. Yeah, that giant upward movement last month had to have wrecked basically every leverage short. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, this was, well, look, you can see right here, shorts absolutely, relatively go up much higher. And then what happens to price? Boom! Absolutely get wrecked, man, because there's no sellers left to sell. There's nobody left to sell short. All right, so now we've seen shorts way drop down here, man. So we could see shorts pick up here, guys. We could see shorts pick up here, but more than likely, again with this, they're in such tandem with each other. Again, this is a period of accumulation, and I'm seeing more buying than I'm seeing more shorting. All right. So again, range bound once again on Ripple. Now we're getting this very low momentum move downwards, which means the bears are not able to push us down very hard. So as long as that 618 holds. I think we're going to continue moving up, guys. And this is exactly what I had plotted here. So option one, we fall down to support. We move up to resistance here. Maybe fall back down to the next support and then move up to my initial targets of 57.58 cents. Option two, we fall down. We retrace from here. We hit resistance. We fall back down to 45 cents, which is the level the bulls have to hold. If we're going to continue moving price up, we have to hold the 786. And then we can move up to these upward targets. But I think we're kind of range bound here. We might be range bound here for a few days. We might be range bound here for a week. But I'm seeing, look, more accumulation than selling. ADX is still barely peeking into a trend. We've moved sideways. As long as we don't dip back down underneath that 25 level, we'll still be technically, according to ADX or DMI, in a trend. And price will probably still continue to move up. Nitin Soki says, but if BTC goes down to 6,200, then you still expect J-hook? Well, I think that every price follows Bitcoin price. So looking at our earlier analysis of Bitcoin, we are definitely range bound, right? And this is what I had wrote right here when I did my, where the hell is it? Guys, where'd that go? Did it disappear? Oh, there it is. So I said earlier when I did Bitcoin, I said Bitcoin's right back where we started from, no rising open interest. This leads to the notion that price is range bound between our pivot high and pivot low. We can safely go long and short in this atmosphere within tight parameters. Using TD sequential and other momentum oscillators are your best bet right now on either time frame. Recommend trading the shorter time frames if you're looking for entries and exits, because there's no way to establish a good long or short position. Because look, again, I'll zoom back out. Look, we're right back where we started, guys. Right back where we started. We had a dip, we've moved. Let me hide the drawing tools. Okay, look, we had a dip, we came back up, dip a little bit, move back up. We're still in this range bound period right here. You know, we haven't entered into a strong trend. We haven't entered into a strong downtrend. I mean, we're still in a period of sideways accumulation. Tazath, hey man, I feel you, dude. Tazath says he feels dumb as fuck watching the stream. I'm going to take that as a compliment. But hey, man, none of us are dumb. This stuff just takes time, effort, practice, and we all get there, man. How many coins do I review daily? Well, I always do Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and then I take requests. And I try not to go longer than 2 hours. And then if you guys want to join the Discord where we do this daily, okay, so let's take a pause for the cause here, guys, so I can pay my bills. All right, guys, if you are new to the stream, head over to cryptocurrency.com. You just put that nice little beautiful thing in your browser. Head on over here to cryptocurrency.com, and you hit this nice little beautiful button that says join the community. We'll bring you right to our Discord, man. Our Discord, it's a great resource if you want to be a trader, if you're interested in investing, if you don't know anything about Bitcoin, if you don't know anything about trading. While you're here, again, got to pay my bills, guys. I do this for a living. Pick up some merch. We really appreciate the support. Pick up a t-shirt, hat, lovely lady shirt for the love of your life, or, you know, whatever, guy of your life. Doesn't matter. It's cool. I don't mind. If you are interested in expanding your trade. Ooh, Tolzath, thanks for the follow, man. Highly appreciate that. Let's see here. If you are interested in increasing your skills, you can ask us about our premium trading group. We do premium signals, trade setup ideas, and one-on-one mentorship. So I live stream with all our premium subscribers once a week, go over what you want to talk about with a high emphasis on trading strategy and efficiency and effectiveness in the market. You'll also get, Willie Crow says, damn, I type fast. Thanks, man. Years of practice. You also get access to my trade ideas and setups, risk management strategies, all that fun stuff, man. So if you guys are interested, check that out. If not, I appreciate it if you hit that follow, subscribe, thumbs up button. Highly appreciate it. All right, let's see here. So yeah, guys, pretty neutral on XRP, USD, honestly, but expecting still more movement to the upside. So do I expect that JHOOK will play out? Do I expect that JHOOK will play out? Yeah, it's even possible again. So let's just go back. Let's take this price data where I'm not getting a super clear signal. Again, typically this would tell me that price is going to move lower based off sentiment. But again, things are just kind of flat. Longs are not super overextended. We are kind of at a peak, but in a consolidation range. And shorts are really low. So this is kind of an unusual situation that you don't see all the time. So I'm not getting a strong read. Now when I get a strong setup, again, guys, you can't, not every trade idea, not every single setup is going to be one where you're going to be able to execute a position. So like, for example, when I see something like this, when I see that price is flat and I see shorts skyrocket and I see longs low, typically, I'm not going to want to take a position because price is flat, okay? That typically would actually be bearish. But when I see price in a strong uptrend and then I see shorts fall off, or excuse me, I see longs fall off and I see shorts skyrocket, that lets me know that price is going to go down, and that's when I want to enter into a short. Conversely, when we're at the bottom of a downtrend and we see shorts skyrocket, because we see here, shorts are like, oh, price is moving down, shorts are getting in, and then right here, the retail traders get in. This movement right here is the retail traders getting in, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So they don't trade like smart money. I like to trade like smart money. Smart money entered in the position here. This is the smart money picking up, and wrote it down here. And right here is when everybody else wants to actually click that button. They were sitting on the sidelines, and finally they're like, all right, fine. Yes, its price is going down. I want to enter into my short. And what happens? They get wrecked. So this is where you want to go long. When you see the price is in a downtrend and then shorts absolutely skyrocket, that's when you go long. All right. You buy on red, sell on green. Here's a practice typing 1 and 2. Oh, shots fired from Alex, man. Oh, from the own teammate, dude. All right, so overall, I'm kind of fairly neutral on XRP USD. I don't see a strong position to set up for here, and that means you probably should not be in a position either, guys. But again, you can take your bet, guys, upside to the downside. I'm generally inclined to think that more likely we have upside potential here. So this is a good opportunity to enter on low volatility, and you can just set your stop underneath support. But when you're range bound like this, the problem with trading like that let's see. Tazath asks if I know any good resources for someone who doesn't even know what they're looking at. Yeah, man. Babypips.com is a pretty good place to start. I would highly recommend. I have a playlist on our YouTube channel. If you want to go over to youtube.com, I'll put the link. Sorry, I'll just put the link right here. Yeah, babypips.com is pretty good. Head over to our YouTube channel and you can watch my Trading Crypto 101 playlist. I'm going to be putting out a new Trading Crypto 101 video every week. Just teaching the basics of trading. I did remove them, but we are going to be I understand like people do want those very simple basic videos, and Scott's been telling me to make them, so I am going to make them. But like how to buy your first Bitcoins, how to set up a Binance account, how to set up a BitMEX account, how to secure your money in cold storage, for example. What's a decent hot wallet? How do you set up Armory, which is what I use in Bitcoin Core? So I think those are all things that it's very important for people to know how to do, and then you can kind of start moving on from there from trading. So I recommend just getting a basic feed. So I started learning with pure technical analysis and traded that way for a long time. Stochastic, RSI, moving averages, exponential moving averages. And I traded that way in options for a long time in Forex. And then I learned about TD sequential and traded that for a very long time. And it was only later in my trading career that I started to understand sentiment and really started to analyze longs versus shorts, and realized that really needed to be the basis of how I trade. Is I actually needed to look at market dynamics and trade off of that. And then I became really familiar with the volume profile and learning how to trade that particular indicator. Alex really introduced me to the Fisher transform. And so that has formed the crux of my trading. On markets where I have sentiment data available, I will always trade based off that. And now I've begun applying technical analysis to sentiment data so that I can even get more accurate reads of where I think the market's going to go. And then as far as technical analysis on raw price data, I like to look at volume, order flow analysis if I'm day trading, and then the Fisher transform is extremely powerful as well. So that's my recommendation. That might be a whole lot, and I apologize if that's a whole lot, but you just take one thing at a time and you learn it. And then you learn another thing, and then you start to understand how all the pieces fit together, and you get comfortable. But again, there's no right way to trade. Like, I tend to be highly successful in my trading career. When I lose, I have small losses, and when I win, I have big losses, and that's how you trade. That's how you make a profitable trading career. And there's no right way to trade, though. Do I feel I have an edge in the market? Yes, absolutely. And that's why I think that the products that I offer and the services that I offer are valuable, because I do have an edge in the market. But as long as you pick a strategy and feel comfortable with what you're doing, then you're going to be able to be successful. You have to kind of feel like that quarterback in the pocket. You know, you got to feel comfortable and confident in what you're doing, and then you'll be able to execute. Because I know many times, you know, I've tried to paper trade with other people's strategies, and I don't feel comfortable and confident in it. So when I'm in the situation where you've got your exchange open and your fingers on the button, and you're going to click buy, or you're going to set a limit order, and you're actually putting your money on the table, you're not going to execute as effectively or efficiently, and so you're typically going to make mistakes. Let's see here. Oh, damn. Let me check the Andrew L says holding BTC paper wallet until 2040. Hey, peace, man. I respect that, dude. Charlie Lee. I don't think that's Charlie Lee. XRP is heading for 589 USD end of year. All right, man. Fingers crossed, dude. Gabriel Deleon says Ripple 508. Yeah. Fingers crossed, man. Let's see. Ripple is adopted by almost all major banks. 589 is a piece of cake. Last year I had 8,000 Ripple and sold. Now I got 1,000. Right on. Need more, but don't know when to buy. Well, hey, that's the purpose of this show, man. Alex Brack or Alexis Brack, I'm not sure. But thanks for watching, guys. Continue to watch. As I said, the Ripple in a sideways period of accumulation right here. Safer to the upside. But again, this is a whipsaw market, guys. So you kind of want to wait. Use your momentum indicator. When you get to your oversold position, in a crossover on the Fisher or the RSI or the stochastic, go long. If you're getting confirmation from your other indicators, if you're getting that overbought position, go short. This really looks range bound to me, guys. Super range bound. Litecoin will do super quick because Litecoin never excites me, dude. Litecoin never excites me. Less confident based upon sentiment analysis. A sideways movement, which would probably mean a leg up before resistance, which is what we did see a little bit right here. Otherwise, a dip. Okay. Also, LTC shorts are at the bottom of a channel. They've been trending in for almost a year now, so a reversal is due. Tentatively weak bullish on LTC up to resistance. If we're able to move above resistance, we move through the low volume node fairly quickly, and then likely a reversal. Okay, so left myself a lot of outs here, guys, and I know I did, but that's the market that we're in. Listen, I'll get to the Iota BTC fake out. I promise. I've only got Digibyte as a request right now. Digibyte as a request. So Digibyte is the request, and then I'll look at Iota BTC. So yeah, I left myself a lot of outs here, guys, but that's fine. But again, if you read this again, you'll see that I'm pretty neutral / bearish. So again, what happened? What happened here? Well, we came down to our 618 in the bottom of the volume profile, depending on how we look at this bad boy. We're coming down to the bottom. We worked right off the bottom of the volume profile right there. Hopefully you guys can see it on my chart. I have my ranging volume indicator right here. And let me extend the width out here so you guys can see the VPVR a little bit clearer. All right, cool. So what do we see here? We saw a breakdown of the high volume node, and we crashed all the way and had a stop loss hunt right here. Well, not a stop loss hunt. This isn't a stop loss hunt. We hit this next high volume node at 49. Where we reverse at? 49.60. Okay, is where we reversed. So is that 618 level going to hold? That's all the way up at $50.88. So price needs to move up, but we wicked down to the 786. Okay, good. If the 786 holds, then we're still range bound, guys. That means from here, price is most likely to move up and retest the point of control. If we move below the 786, then we're looking for a stop loss hunt. And again, unless you are going to sit in front of your screen and attempt to razor precision this all day long, if you are in a position on LTC, you definitely want to be out of it below the 786 level. Your last point of hope is maybe 48.54. But really, you don't want to be, you want to have exited your long position, like definitely up here, guys. Again, we're in this channel, and worst case scenario, if 786 doesn't hold and we break out of the volume profile, we're going to go back down and probably tear right through this low volume node and possibly catch support like we have 1, 2, 3 times off the bottom end of this channel, guys. So again, good potential here to wick back up and retest this point of control if 786 holds. The potential. Did I publish Ripple? No, I didn't publish Ripple. Fuck it. Don't worry about it. Potential to move back up and retest point of control as long as the 786 fib extension holds. If we violate the 786, however, price will fall down into the low volume node area and retest the channel bottom. Not in position. This is not a buy the dip opportunity on Litecoin, guys. I don't have the overlays ready, guys, but you know, as usual, if you want to follow us on Twitter, tw.crackingcryptocurrency.com. Follow us on Facebook at fb.crackingcryptocurrency.com. I'm sure Scott or somebody will post those in the description, but most of all, head over to the Discord, discord.crackingcryptocurrency.com. All right, let's see here. If. Yeah, is that what's happening? The XRP bots are flooding the chat? Yeah, I think that's potentially right. Hey man, I don't know. That's I can't moderate and chart at the same time, guys. You guys use your best you guys use your best judgment, but I don't want any spam and crap in my stuff, man. Like, we're here to offer a legitimate product for real people, man. This is real. That Bart Jans guy. Yeah, man, listen. Bart, I feel what you're saying, man. If. You're right. I will tell you when I see a strong position, and I'm generally right, okay? And when I'm wrong, I'm not wrong very badly. And when I'm right, it's usually a profitable position to enter into. So again, if I'm saying if, and I do this for a living, that means that it's going to be very hard for anybody to tell you, like, yeah, for sure, man, this is what price is going to do. Absolutely. There are setups where I can pretty well tell you what price is going to do. That's how I make my living. That's why I've chosen my occupation to do this, because I'm successful at it and I have an edge in the market with my strategy. But again, yeah, when you're seeing an analyst look at this and be like, I don't know, man, that's when I don't enter a position. If you ever look at a chart and this is your initial reaction, you're looking at it and you're like, oh, well, it could, maybe, if, get out of that chart and trade something different. This is what you need to do. You need to find something that you look at it and you're like, oh, I'm all in. That's something that you need to look at and look for a position. Yeah, Alex said it perfectly there, man. Playing the markets is a game of statistics, not a game of certainties. So, you know, you can plot them out, guys. What's more statistically probable, okay? When the statistics are on your side, when the casino edge is on your side, take that bet. All right, guys, we're going to look at the last big coin for the day, the one that I'm most kind of excited about, Bitcoin Cash. All right, so let's get rid of this, and I also want to hide BPVR so we can just start taking a look at the pattern here, guys. Okay, so we've had a really, really nice, impressive run up. Okay, shorts skyrocketed, and longs did not dip. But I mean, obviously the longs are not as overpowered as the shorts. This puts the shorts in a dangerous position, guys. Because if the shorts stay skyrocketed like this, the shorts are going to get wrecked, especially if the longs don't exit their positions. And then the shorts are going to have to cover. Falling volume too. Falling volume. Christian Martinez. Appreciate it, man. Well, thank you for joining the chat, man. I appreciate you being here. So again, I had published this last night. So here's our here's our Bcash USD longs, and here's where I have the most confluence. Yeah, not as many people selling as bought in. Yep, you're absolutely right, man. All right, so here's our Bcash USD longs. You can see here that we did break above resistance. So this candle right here is typically known as a hanging man candle, okay? And this candle right here is typically a gravestone doji. It's not as strong as a gravestone doji, but these two are generally reversal indicators, especially taken together. But then you can see we just gap right past up resistance, okay? Now we do have a perfected TD9 sell setup, but we see we recycled right here. We recycled right here and TD plotted our risk and we were able to bust through it. Okay, that's fine, not a huge loss. And looking at the price of Bitcash right now, Bitcash is again in this downtrend, guys, but I posted this last night. I said, listen, longs are absolutely skyrocketing, okay? But again, we're getting that crossover. We're getting that crossover on the Fisher transform. Every time that's happened on the longs, price goes down. It happens here, price goes down. It happens here, price goes down, happens here, price goes down. Is it going to happen here and price goes down? We're looking for statistical confluence, guys. We're looking for what is more statistically likely. We have to look at the past, which is the only data that we have to look at the future, but sentiment allows us to see what people are doing right now. Sentiment and volume allow us to see what people are doing right now. And that's why it's the most powerful tool in our arsenal, guys. So again, looking at ADX, every time ADX crosses falling DMI to the upside, price falls. So this is what had happened yesterday, but now we can see that because we've had this candle burst up, we can see that that actually uncrossed. Because yesterday when I posted the chart, if you go take a look at it, it was touching. Okay, so our longs overextended. Well, we've busted past resistance pretty impressively, and we don't have really any areas above us. The last time we busted through resistance, we did reverse quite rapidly, guys. But again, so many people are excited about the Bitcoin Cash hard fork and wanting Bitcoin Cash price to pump. Let's go see what the shorts are doing, and that I think will give us more data on what we can expect. So there's our ETH USD longs. Let's get rid of block ticks. Block ticks is not really doing anything, guys. Let's see, I bought some block ticks here, and I bought some block ticks here, okay? But again, it's not really doing a whole lot. High risk, high reward trade, guys. Not a recommendation to buy. Not a recommendation to buy them. All right. Interesting data, man. Rising open interest in Bcash. All right. So let's unscale that. Hey, Blue Phases, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us today. All right, guys, look at this absolutely skyrocketing level of Bitcash shorts, guys. Again, at the top of an uptrend, when you're seeing shorts skyrocket, again, let's overlay this with longs so we don't have to hop back and forth. What did we see our longs doing at that point in time? At the top of an uptrend, and longs are absolutely skyrocketing, you know price is going to move down. You're pretty confident the price is going to move down, guys. So again, looking at our shorts, stochastic tells us we're oversold, but I know Alex is going to yell at me. Okay, I'll put the Fisher transform on. I'm sorry. Going to my favorite scripts, we've got that custom Fisher transform multi-time frame. It's absolutely fantastic. Get rid of our stochastic. We're looking for confluence. Okay, we're not getting, again, we talked earlier about stochastic is an okay indicator. It's an okay momentum oscillator. But again, the Fisher transform is much more precise, guys. All right, yeah, I'll handle that one. Somebody ban that. We don't do advertising in here, man. Yeah. Blue Phases says time to short. For Bitcash, well, we see shorts skyrocketing and long skyrocketing also. Now the shorts are way more powerful right now, guys. So again, this is one of those kind of difficult places to play it, man. But again, I'm more biased to be long on Bitcoin Cash. I really am. I'm more biased to be long on Bitcoin Cash because of that rising open interest, guys. But there are more people right now selling But again, we're at the bottom of a downtrend, the bottom of a downwards movement, and shorts are skyrocketing. What does that tell us? So I'm looking at, blue phases. If you're new here, what I typically do, and I do regular technical analysis on price data, but as a trader, I trade based off sentiment data. So I'm looking at longs and shorts and patterns in longs and short ratios compared to price action. So again, one of the things we've talked about a lot is that retail trader, this is retail traders, guys. This is smart money, okay, on overextended longs. But what is this? This is retail money. This is everybody diving into Bitcoin Cash, guys, diving into short Bitcoin Cash because they're certain the price is going to go down. What does that mean? There's not going to be anybody left to sell. Price cannot move down any further. Price is going to have to naturally move up because there's no selling resistance to buyers now. And as shorts come into unprofitable positions, they're going to cover. They're going to buy back their positions so that they don't sell at a significant loss. And that's going to propel price upwards more. So listen, guys. I mean, listen, I'm a controversial guy, so I just want to put this out here, guys. So what did I say yesterday, guys? What did I say yesterday and the day after here? I said the last 2 days, actually I've said for the last 3 days, bearish on Bitcoin Cash, guys. Bearish on Bitcoin Cash. And what has Bitcoin Cash done? It's moved all the way down, guys. And now I'm going to flip it around, guys. I'm bullish on Bitcoin Cash. Bullish on Bitcoin Cash right now. Why? Because shorts are skyrocketing. Could this go higher? Yes. So am I looking to enter at this moment in time? No, but we're at this second level of support. Again, look, we came down in my first level of support, reversed, held in consolidation, moved back down. We're in our second level of support, guys. Again, we are looking at still holding. We broke out of this we broke out of this symmetrical wedge, this tightening wedge, and we're looking for that price level to hold. Bitcoin Cash is a shitcoin. I'm not going to argue with you there. Yeah, might be worth looking for entry at the retest of the trend resistance turn support. So yeah, guys, I would definitely be looking at this area right here. I would definitely be looking at this area right here. Now, what's our fib say? Where's a good Fibonacci entry point? All right, 618, $501, 786, $462. That's going to concern me more because that's going to mean a slow bleed out. I'm not going to like that too much. That's going to take too much time with the information about the hard fork coming up, guys. I think that 618 is going to be a fantastic place to look for entry, guys. I think that 618 is going to be a fantastic place to look for entry. Look, Fisher transforms descending into oversold territory, looking to get the, I would love to see that, a wick down to that 618 and a buy setup, or excuse me, a buy signal on the Fisher transform and oversold territory with shorts at an all-time high at the bottom of a downtrend. I mean, guys, that's a setup where I'm all in. Listen, I never enter all in, guys. Risk management is important, all right? Never, with your trading portfolio, never more than 5 to 10% of your position, of your trading, of your bankroll in any position, which should, if you're doing regular portfolio management, should only be anywhere from 1 to 3% of your entire portfolio. And again, risk management, guys, risk management. But again, you got to take setups. I like to put bigger money behind setups that I know have a higher statistical probability to pay off, guys. And this is setting up to be, you got to wait, guys. Patience in trading is the key. You wait for the right setup and then you strike, guys. And you strike with conviction and you strike with money. And if you're right, and if you're wrong, it's a small loss, all right? Because that's how you set your risk management. All right. So yeah, this is setting up to be absolutely a beautiful long, guys. So I've been right so far. I've been right for a week on Bitcoin Cash. All right. So let's just write here. So BCH USD is setting up to be for me, a perfect long opportunity. Price is moving in the downtrend. Shorts have skyrocketed, which indicates retail traders piling on to a price there sure is going to continue to move down. Generally, they are wrong. And we counter trade against their foolish sentiment. Looking for entry around the 618 retracement, fib level, and retest of trend resistance turned support. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. That looks beautiful to me. That really does look quite nice. Again, if you guys want to follow us on TradingView, Cracking Crypto on the TradingView, have access to our daily charting. And if you guys want a little bit more, head over to the Discord, where we post that live every day. All right, guys. So getting to our requests, guys. All right, Calagreen 420, man. Thank you so much for joining me. All right, guys. So we're gonna look for requests, guys. So if there's anything you guys want us to look at, I've been streaming for about an hour and a half. I don't like to go over 2 hours, and I do got some other affairs that I got to get to today. Let's see here. Again, if you guys enjoyed the content today, today's Sunday, so Sunday is a little different. So I will be back on tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Seaboard Time. With epistemic right, yes, I know, Alex, I know, A to BTC fake out, yes. We'll be back on tonight with our analyst, Epistemic Crisis, and we'll be looking at his technical analysis, and we'll be talking about where we think the markets are going. That will be it's already scheduled as a live stream, so if you guys want to go set a reminder and check that out, join us this evening. Again, we go live every morning at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Time, and noon Eastern Seaboard Time. Here every morning. Also check out Your Crypto Daily News. We commonly go live with them for the news show in the evenings, usually around 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. All right, Blue Phases, thanks for the follow, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you, man. Welcome to the family. Yeah, check out Your Crypto Daily News. We put them in the cards up here, up there, that way, yeah. The card should be in the top right-hand corner of the screen, but they're also a link channel if you go to our channel description and see our brotherhood. Johnny Boy Crypto, Red Planet 32, man. Shout out to you guys. All right, so I said I'd look at Digibyte, and then we're going to look at that A to BTC fake out. And if there's any, okay, Iota and OMG, and I've got room for one more, guys. DGB, Iota, OMG, A to BTC. We'll look at A to BTC second. I know, Alex, I promise, bro. I got you, man. Robot Rick Trade, who already threw some stuff in there, some questionable binary option stuff, says, which coin now I am buy? Please tell. And again, Calagreen, hey, see you, brother. Thank you for joining us, man. Yeah, Purse.io, I've played around using Amazon, man. I kind of like that. I kind of like that Purse.io. You can save a lot of money on Amazon, but that was, you know, I don't really like to spend my Bitcoin, man. I like to stack it up. Like, spending your Bitcoin was cool, like, back in the day, back in the Silk Road days, but it's better to just stack it right now, dude. It's valuable, man. All right, and 2 requests for Stellar Lumens. Okay, so, all right, that's it, guys. That's all I can do. That's all I can do today. Digibyte, A to BTC, Iota, OMG, and Stellar Lumens. We'll look at those. Okay, I'm cool with them. Okay, checking the Discord. Yeah, it's got to be. Okay, let's see here. Everything's in order. All right, Digibyte first. We're going to open up a new one. All right, so DGB BTC, and I'm gonna assume Bittrex. We'll just take a look on Bittrex. And so we'll get rid of this stuff real quick. And we'll throw on my traditional indicators right here. And we're going to get rid of that and VPSV and Smart Fibbo for the moment. And we'll minimize VPVR. So we can take a look at chart patterns first, which is the first thing. I just want to put on my TD sequential. JD Lim. So many scripts we've written, man. Oh my god. There it is. Okay. Again, guys, I highly recommend you guys go check out my newest Trading Crypto 101 video that we just premiered on Friday. TD Sequential, a comprehensive introduction to mastering market dynamics. Got a pretty good reception, guys. So yeah, please go check that out. If you have any questions, feel free to put any comments that you have in the comment section, and I will be happy to respond to those. Okay, plot TDST lines, and no and no. Okay, that all looks good to me. All right, so we'll minimize that. All right, so let's just look at overall patterns. And Alex, feel free to throw your any inputs that you have as we're going along here. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Seems like we broke that. Okay, that sucks. All right, will we come back to retest it as resistance? Yes, we will. That's how these things work. But still forming. Let's see, we do have historical support right there. And we've got really strong resistance right there. Okay, so that makes sense to me. Okay. So DGB, pretty much, guys, as you can see, throughout as the great FOMO of our time, as we can see right here. And then moving down in this kind of ranging consolidation pattern, guys. We saw, obviously we were just in a strong downtrend, and then we reversed. We couldn't enter into a strong uptrend because we could not break above that historical resistance. And then we consolidated in this nice kind of bullish scallop pattern, guys, I've talked about again. And then we entered into a sideways period of accumulation, had a fake out, and then the massive run up. And now we've had that movement down, and then just a slow bleed out is kind of what we're seeing, guys. Just that slow bleed out. So let's take a look at, first off, I want to put Fibonacci on here so I can get critical movements for you guys. And then maybe we can start doing some measured movements, all right? Start measuring our upside potential and our downside potential. Okay, and the most important thing here is gonna be volume, guys. So we are looking at volume. Okay, good, that's what we wanna see. All right, so let's get some more market data in here. All right, so we are coming up at the bottom of the high volume node, okay? And if that is to break, then we do not have any support until the point of control down there, guys. So that's spooky, guys. That's spooky. Not a whole lot of support underneath us, guys. This is not super strong report. This is an LVN stop loss hunt that we're seeing twice. So we've had, you can see here that we've got a nice ascending channel that we're trying to respect. Price tried to respect it twice right here, but was not able to hold it. We broke through. It was not a stop loss hunt. It was a genuine, well, it was a stop loss hunt because price then did reverse because sellers were exhausted. But then we just had a slow bleed out. And as that continues to happen, the sellers panic, guys. So look at this low volume node area, guys. It's very hard to say that price is going to reverse in this area. I mean, what you're really looking for is you're looking for a candlestick like this. Let me zoom in here, guys, so you can see what I'm talking about. So these are the candlesticks that you need to be on the lookout for. As you can see right here, you're at the bottom of a downtrend, and then you get this strong bullish or bullish reversal candle where you have a long tail down. This is called a hammer candle, guys. It's a strong reversal pattern. Every time you can see that we get a printed candlestick like that, price tends to move up significantly. So that's a candle that you want to be looking on entering, but you got to understand your range. So as you can see here, price moved up a little bit. You could have taken that profit. You get a little baby hammer right there, but you could have stayed in this position because price moved all the way up, but it's very hard to predict that. You got to stay in front of your chart and watch this and set your entries and exits. You can see again here, you've got a nice little, not a fully as good of a hammer as I like to see. But once you've got this established, now you've got a ceiling and you've got a floor established. And again, it would have been a good trade to enter onto these candles. Moving up, you see the exact opposite up here. That's a hanging man candlestick, and price reverses down to the downside. So I'm looking, if price is going to reverse here, we're in a downtrend. So I'm looking for a lot of volume. But again, volume is falling off. That's generally not what I want to see in a downtrend. That means we're going to be looking to enter into a period of consolidation, and I'll be looking to bet to go long or to buy in that period of sideways consolidation. When I see something that's trailing down on low volume, I'm not expecting to be able to catch the bottom. The only time I'm looking to catch the bottom on a movement like this is if I see something like if I see a candle that is a strong reversal candle, like we see here, and like we saw here, and like we saw over here, strong reversal candle on high volume. And that is generally retail traders piling in to sell because they're panicked that price is just going to continue to slump down. And that's actually when you want to buy in, because there's no more sellers left to sell. All the idiots already sold their DGB. Okay, yeah, for sure. I got you, Callie. So let's see here, man. Yeah, so DGB does not look fantastic to me. It doesn't look like an area where I want to enter. I'm not looking to try to catch one of these bottoms because they never hold. Like, this level did not hold. This level did not hold. This level did not hold. This level didn't hold. You can see we're blowing right past it. So yeah, you've got a little bit of support right here, but if you blow below this, you don't have support again until here. So I would be watching this closely. At the 786 is where the next level that I'd be looking to enter into. And then again, I'd be looking again down here at lower support. So that's why I wouldn't be looking for a DGB setup right now, because your downside's kind of too great, and I'm not seeing the signs of a strong reversal. I mean, you can go 75% down before you see your next turnaround, guys. DGB had a really nice run, and now we've just got to find a place for it to touch down and find new support, because this little baby uptrend got broke right here. So this is dead, and if we do reverse like right here, it's a potential. We got a little bit of support right here. Price reversed here once, so it'll reverse here again. That'll be a double bottom. And if that happens, okay, then I would recommend to wait for bullish confirmation that price is moving up, and you could be targeting the lower end of this ascending trend line for it to turn into resistance. Then most likely move down, or we experience a breakup. You could also be targeting the 618 retracement period. But again, looking at volume, guys, you can see that volume just, sorry, I gotta get more data here. Yeah, we can see here that volume just drops off, and this is a low volume node. And high volume nodes where there's a lot of volume are train stations where price likes to hang out, bounce around for a bit. And low volume nodes are train tracks, man, where price just goes, just blows right through it, guys. And our next high volume node is right here, guys. This is where a lot of people bought in. So what is this telling you? That there was a ton of buying right here, right around this area. There was just a ton of buying. That means that the majority of smart people entered into Digibyte right around here, okay? So they're still all in good profits, guys. And again, they're seeing exactly what I'm showing you. They saw that price is holding this channel, like, oh, cool, people are buying, price is gonna go up, we broke this once, let's look for this volume area to break, and then it didn't. And then price just started moving back down slower, and more than likely, all these people are gonna start dumping and price is gonna continue to slump. And so we see an increase in panic selling, and we get a reversal like this, and price can now start moving up because there are people buying, we just need the selling resistance to go away. So that's my analysis on DGB. Let's take advantage of that. Publish. Analysis, chart patterns, indicators, and overlays. Digibyte. To the end of the road. And again, they're going to scream at me if I don't put this in the gosh darn Cracking Crypto Technical Analysis. All right, so there it is. Live in the technical analysis. Digibyte, slow bleed out, guys. Not looking sexy. Okay, what's next? Iota BTC fake out. Like on the hourly chart? Wonder like what you want me to see. Are you talking about this fake out where price moves up and then goes down? That looks more like a healthy dip. Are you talking about like this fake out where you're at the top of an uptrend on falling volume and price reverses? Alex, I'm not exactly sure what you're wanting me to look at here, man. I'm not sure I'm seeing a fake out. Thanks, Johnny boy. I know we've been going a long time. I want to look at these other three charts real quick and book it. Hey, well, somebody turned off that bot, dude. Somebody turned off that bot. I'll tell you what, man. Iota BTC seems like we're growing pretty nicely here, guys. Iota BTC might not be horribly bad, but again, Alex, I'm not exactly sure what you want me to look at. Sorry, man. Don't hate me, but I'm going to go on to Iota because you seem like you've gone back to work. Iota. Hello, Moto. All right. So what's going on here with Iota? First thing we got to do, guys, is get an overview of what price is doing. So we've got really nice, strong support here. We've got this ascending channel that we completely break out of. Oh, why am I looking at? I need to look at the longer time frame. That will help. All right, so okay, there's that potentially. Less likely. Okay, since that's a double top, so more likely. Gotta look for what's real here, guys, not what's wishful thinking. Okay, cool. We do break that and hold it as support. Good. Nice. I do like that. Got a double bottom here. All right, so that's going to become strong resistance. And we also have a double bottom right around here. Good. I like that. So that's strong support. All right, good. Now I've got metrics. Now I can look at what the fuck is going on with Iota. All right, let's turn the VPVR on. So yeah, VPVR definitely in a period of consolidation. Definitely in that period of consolidation. Okay, so you got 10% to the downside and you're still trading in that low volume node. Okay, yeah, definitely like no volume down here, guys. So, okay, that's gonna be my first thing. Below this support, wow, definitely out of the trade, guys. So let me take more data in for our developing volume area. And you can see that the bottom does act as good support here. We are holding that, guys. And we are wanting to look for a retest of the point of control, but we got it when right now, this is kind of good. Right now we're trading inside of that. We're trading inside of the recent point of control, this huge, massive high volume node area. So let's zoom in so we can get a little bit more precise with it, guys. Again, that support drops off right below us and that resistance is right above us. So you can see that we came down, broke through it, we came up, broke above it, and now we're looking to potentially see it hold as support. It did not, and now is it going to become resistance? Okay, I don't know. There are two ways to potentially play this. What is the Fisher transform telling us? The Fisher transform gave us a buy crossover right here 2 crosses ago on the 12-hour chart. Volume is falling, which means we're entering into a period of consolidation. Okay, so we are consolidating. ADX is falling down, and the bulls and the bears are battling it out. So this is a range-bound kind of neutral chart, guys. We could experience a higher low here, all right, which would be good. Maybe we can establish some kind of ascending pattern right here. So if this is a healthy pullback, you can see we fell right back down to that 618 Fibonacci level. The Fibonacci level held, and now we're seeing price move up a little bit, and we're meeting some resistance right here at the point of control. If we can get above that point of control, guys, then price is looking pretty good. We don't have resistance again until 77.92. And then we've got this huge low volume node area, and we don't really start seeing volume until 82.62. That's a lot of upside potential, guys. A lot of upside potential from current price. That's 3% on the short term to the upside, and that's 10% on the short term to the upside. Most likely more significant resistance here at about 14% to the upside at the top of the value area. So if you're looking at entering into a period of accumulation, I mean, this is roughly the area you want to enter into if you're a traditional altcoin trader where you're okay with like 10 to 20% downside and you're looking for 30 to 40% upside. This looks like the area where you generally want to enter into the market, but I would be careful, guys. You got that low volume node area right below you. And typically price rips right through low volume node areas because they're train tracks, not train stations. So I would be tentative on Iota, but it doesn't really look too bad. As long as that 618 Fibonacci holds, a couple areas that need to hold. 618 Fibonacci here at 63.84 and the 786 Fibonacci at 72.22. If those two areas hold, we can look for the upside, and we're just going to accumulate close to that point of control. Otherwise, you're looking at downside, and I would not be looking to enter. So it's a decent speculative entry, but I would wait. I would prefer to see more bullish confirmation in the break above that point of control. Once you get into this, if you get above this resistance level right here, I just target this one. That's the safer trade to me. All right. Actually kind of neutral on it, honestly. Jacob Plays, what's going on, man? Thank you. Thank you for joining the stream. And again, got to put that in the technical analysis channel. Boom, there we go. There you go, guys. Make sure to follow us on TradingView at Kraken Cryptocurrency. And I've got 2 more to look at. OMG and XLM. OMG looks pretty good. You're in this period of accumulation and consolidation around in the high volume node area. That means you're range bound. That means you're looking to take positions to the upside and to the downside. You've got 3 periods of higher lows, and it looks like the current 12-hour chart could turn into one of these reversal candles because you still have got 4 hours and 50 minutes for price to close, and it looks like the bulls are trying to step in with higher volume on this candle right here, guys. You're at the bottom of the value area, and you're looking for that 618 Fibonacci to hold. So that does not look like the most horrible setup in the world, guys. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. Because below that value area, you've got low volume nodes. 475 at that 786 Fibonacci is really where the volume falls off. So yeah, you could be looking to enter here around the 618 or at current price or the 786. Doesn't look like the worst trade in the world here, guys. And this is the 12-hour chart, so you're looking at a few days to come back up and retest this upper value area and flirt with this point of control, because that's the strong resistance. If we get above that strong resistance there at 531, price is going to run, because this is nothing but low volume right here. Price is going to run. Sorry guys, I'm trying to run through stuff. I've been on here quite a while, and I've got to run here pretty quick. Let's see, Jay Constant, what's going on, man? Welcome back. Christian Martinez, man, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Your Crypto Daily in the house. What's going on? Jay Constant says my ICX and Neo are wrecked. Man, tell you, man. Neo and Icon. Wrecked, man. You know, here's another thing I wanted to post out. So, you know, we do the premium, you know, again, so paying the bills, guys. Head over to cryptocurrency.com. Click on trading services if you guys are interested in boosting your trading to the next level. We do one-on-one mentorship, and you guys will get access to my trade signals and trade setup ideas. Let's see here. Pick up some merch if not. Support the show. Hit that subscribe button. But yeah, so I check out a lot of these other premium paid signal Telegram bullshit groups, and sometimes they, you know, it depends on the analyst, but sometimes they're pretty good traders, sometimes they're shitty traders. I'd say that it's kind of like a 60-40 ratio. 60% of them are absolute garbage, and they're just there to take your money, and 40% are there to take your money, but like they're okay, they're decent. I think I have more of an edge in the market because I track my trade results against them, and like last month we had over 300% profitable returns. Now, obviously, you're not going to be able to enter every single trade, but that's still a pretty impressive win sheet. It's not our best. Actually, that's not our best one of the year. We posted 400+% earlier in the year. And we're transparent about what we do, guys. This is my real name, my real face. You can find me on LinkedIn, Facebook, blah, blah, blah. I'm not some anonymous Telegram scammer from some third world country. Not that I'm have anything against people from third world countries that are trying to make money off cryptocurrency. This might be your best opportunity to make money off the new financial revolution. Yeah, man, they're getting, just a lot of people are getting wrecked left and right, dude. And it's because Bitcoin, it's because open interest in Bitcoin is so low. You know, when liquidity gets kind of squeezed, it means the market moves a little bit wilder. So that's why I look at volume and not random lines on a chart. I understand what kind of market we're in. Are we range bound? Okay, you can use a momentum oscillator. Are we trending? You can't use a momentum oscillator. Willie Grow, thanks, man. Hey, and I typically like to, usually I'll do much more of an in-depth chart, and I apologize. I'm getting in kind of a hurry here. So, you know, we've gone on quite a bit, and we've had quite a few good people and chats in the room today. It's a Sunday, so it's a Sunday where I have my my children, and they're sitting patiently waiting for me to come play Fortnite with them. So I gotta keep them happy, man. All right, let's see here. The last one I said I would look at was Stellar Lumens. Pretty sure we're out. Yeah, so Stellar Lumens running, man. Stellar Lumens running, coming up on that historical resistance right here, guys. Where's that resistance start? From right here. Right about there. Going to be difficult for it to break through, guys. Much more likely for it to break down from here. much more likely a good opportunity to take profits. You've got 4% to the upside, so you can gamble. But in a few hours, is this going to look like a reversal candle, or is this going to be a continuation candle, guys? We're pretty overextended above price. Price cannot run forever. We tore through this low volume node, guys. Tore through the low volume node. All right, so let's look at volume on a higher, with more data here. Let the VPVR crunch. Crunch. All right, not looking bad. So if we take a measured move, let's look for some confluence, guys. Let's look at a measured move from this. Where's our bottom at? Here. Okay. Bottom's right here. Let's put that right there. And let's take our measured move from the next. It's going to be right there. The bottom's going to be right there. Now let's look for confluence in these Fibos, if any there are. Okay, so we're able to blow through that 618, and look where we reversed. We reversed off that 618, or looking to potentially reverse off that 618. Got that 786 above us, guys. So these are generally areas where I'm looking to book profits. I like to sell on big green candles, and I like to buy on big red candles. If indeed price is going to continue to run, it's not going to run infinitely. You've already had a nice 13% movement if you entered on this dip. And if you were able to enter anywhere around here, you're already up 30%. So yeah, if you really want to be an investor, then this is the wrong channel for you because we trade. But as a trader, I'm looking to take profits here. And then if we are able to break above these resistance points, that's fine. I'll miss out on that 10%. I'll buy the dip, and then I'll catch the next 30% if price is really going to run on stellar lumens like that. But again, you're not going to find a better opportunity than these big green candles to take profits, guys. And again, if price moves up a little bit, that's fine. Why are you mad that you made 12%? Book your profits and look for a re-entry, because when you're a trader, you're looking to trade something that's trending up and down and up and down and up and down. That's going to be your breadwinner. It's going to give you consistent profits. It's what traders do with Amazon or the SPX or the DJI or the FTSE if you're into that traditional rates. Let's see here. BTC going up a little bit on Binance. Ooh, all right, baby. All right, Willie Grow, thanks for looking at OMG. You're welcome, man. J Constant, BTC going up a little on Binance. Yeah, we had talked a little bit. What did I say earlier about BTC? I said BTC range bound. BTC range bound. Bitcoin right back where we started. You can safely go long and short from either of these positions. So let's look at that. Let's look at that 12-hour chart. All right, that's a reversal candle. Price can move up a little bit, that's fine, but more likely price is going to be a little range bound from here. Maybe even go down a little lower, but it's okay. Price is range bound. You want to use your momentum oscillator. The safer position is upwards from here, but again, price looks sideways. So if you're wanting to be tentative, you're looking for bullish confirmation, because the longs and shorts data isn't, no rising interest. The shorts aren't stepping in to short this dip. The longs are still maxed out. Well, up higher. Shorts on BTC are at a 3-month low still. So yeah, buy low, sell high. Bogdan Ray says, write your mail, please. Well, you can reach us at contact@crackingcryptocurrency.com. I'll pop that in here. There you go. That's our email. You can also head on over here to crackingcryptocurrency.com and go to the contact us section. Our contact emails. It'll launch your email application or whatever. You can just copy and paste that into your whatever, or you can fill out this form. It'll go right to us, guys. Let's see here. So pay some bills as always. Make sure to head over to crackingcryptocurrency.com, and you want to click on this beautiful button and join the Discord, and you can reach us in there. Please join our community. I think you will find it very helpful. We're growing every day, guys, growing every day. Look at those watches. Look at those watches. Some of them are bots, I think, but that's all right. I think we're getting invaded by the XRP bots today, but we'll take it, man. Pushes it up in the rankings and lets people find, puts us in front of the right eyeballs, because we do provide valuable information here that people who are trading or trying to make a living off this, it's going to make your trading more efficient and more effective to have mentorship and counseling with somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing. Unlike all these other Telegram jokers who don't know what the hell they're doing. While you're here, guys, please support the show. Head over to merch, man. I make a living off of this. This is all me, you know. I can't afford my polos if we don't sell no merch, guys. So, pick up a t-shirt, lady shirt, book bag. There's cool stuff on there, guys. Blah, blah, blah. And if you're interested in improving your trading skills, head over to Trading Services and check out the services that we have to offer. We'd be happy to help you out. And again, drop us a line if you have any questions. All right, guys, it's been a hell of a show. Wu-Tang, thanks for joining, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's see here, new people. Let's see here. Give a shout out to the new people here. Wu-Tang, like I said, thank you so much. Jay Constant, thanks for coming back, man. Christian Martinez. Jacob Plays, what's going on, man? Cali Green 420. Sorry I couldn't take a look at those today. I will take a look next time. Willie Grow, Robot Rick Trade. And then all the regulars, guys. All the regulars, man. Bart Jans, what's going on? All the regulars, guys. All the regulars. You know who you are. Mike 500, Red 5 Golf Gunny. Crypto Friends. Not seeing Gotta Watch Crypto in here today. That's all right. You guys know who you are. Supporters of the show. Appreciate you so much, man. Baja Blast, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining the stream. All right, Scott Lanto. Shout out to Scott Lanto. Mastache. Rocking the moderator spot. Another team member here at CrackingCryptocurrency.com. Johnny Boy Crypto, Red Planet 32 at Your Crypto Daily. Proud supporters of the show. Make sure you guys go check them out at Your Crypto Daily News on the YouTube. Fantastic show. I go live with them commonly. You guys can check them out on the Discord as well. I'm sure Johnny Boy posted the links if you guys scroll up in the chat. Check out MMO Coin. And all the other cool products that you can find out about on Your Crypto Daily News. They got some cool interviews on there, guys. So if you're interested, and again, if you guys want to be a better trader, keep coming back, hit that sub button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we go live. We do this every morning at 11. Every Sunday evening, we'll be live again tonight with our analyst, Alex. Epistemic Crisis will be a great opportunity for you guys to see how a good trader is looking at the markets. And yeah, that's what I got, man. Looking forward to the next stream. All right, thanks. Mod do. All right, guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. We'll be back here tomorrow morning. I got to get going, guys. You know what time that is, man. Cue that outro.